A very warm welcome to Genie's Crochet Corner. Today I'd like to show you how to make a magic ring using a length of chain. And if it's extremely useful if you're making a bag, the base of the bag if you're going in the round, because it provides quite a strong texture, and the bottom of the bag doesn't sag so much. So what I've done is I've made a length of chain, made a chain of 25, and I'm using a 5mm or H crochet hook and just some worsted or 8-ply yarn. So I'm going to be making my magic ring with this length of chain. So I'm just going to use one finger. I'm going to place the length of chain against that finger and secure it with my thumb, and then I'm just going to bring this rest of the length of chain around until it joins. Remove my finger, and I'm going to insert my hook underneath, and then I'm going to grab the loop and just pull it through. And you have your magic ring. I'm just going to chain one to secure it. And into this magic ring, I'm going to be working 12 double crochet. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to be holding this part of the chain around, so that we're going to be crocheting our double crochet underneath the two strands of chain. So I'm just going to chain an extra one, and these two chain don't count as a stitch, and I'm going to work my first double crochet in to the magic ring, and we just work underneath these two strands of chain, and as we go around we'll just hold this length of chain up against this, so we crochet it in with a double crochet. So we'll work the second one, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you feel it, you can feel it's got quite a bit of extra texture to it, so it's quite strong. 2, 4, 5 double crochet, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and just keep holding this length of chain up against there, so that you're crocheting it in with your double crochet. So we have 11, so 12, and I'm just going to pull this tight so we close that little hole. And before I join the round, I'm just going to bring this up, and I'm going to just join with a slip stitch and put that over, and we just join with a slip stitch. And what I'm going to do now for the second round is just work this all the way around. And if you're making quite a big round, you'll obviously chain a longer number of chain. So I'm just doing this for the tutorial. So this will just go around. We just crochet it in with the next round. So for round 2, I'm just going to chain 1. That chain doesn't count as a stitch. And I'm just going to be working 2 double crochet into each double crochet around. And while I'm doing that, just working this chain in. So we work our double crochet into the stitch, hold the chain up against that stitch and just work it in. So we have 1, 2 in the first stitch, and we just repeat around where we're going to be working our 2 double crochet into each stitch, just keeping the chain up against so you can just crochet it in. So 1, 2, 1, 2, just keep working your double crochet with the holding the chain around. As you can see, it's made it quite thick and quite sturdy. And when you crocheting it, you can actually feel that it's quite thick, and it just stops the bottom of your bag actually sagging when you've got a fair amount of stuff in it. And we just keep going on with this, crocheting it in. And if you making, if you've got like another few rounds to go, you're obviously going to make a longer chain. And I'll just show you how to, when you get to the end of the chain, you just crochet it in, and then you can sew this part of the thread when you've finished. So if you come to the last stitch, and we've come to the end of the chain, because I've made just enough chain for the 2 rows, and you just crochet the last bit of chain in with your 2 double crochet. you're left with just the thread, which you just sew in at the end of making your bag, and then you just slip stitch to the first double crochet you made. And as you can see, it's quite thick, and it just gives it a nice lovely sort of solid structure, so your bottom of your bag doesn't sag. If you're going to be working more round, you're obviously going to be making a longer chain, and then you just work it in with your rounds, and then you come to the end of the chain, you're left with just the thread, you just sew it in. I do hope this tutorial has been useful to you. Until next time, enjoy crocheting.